thumbs up for me, please?
Oh, all right.
There we go. And close the door most of the way. You don't have to close it all the way. So getting into game number 1 here, we got Nelvin versus Kiwi. This matchup sucks really bad for Diddy Kong. It is one of Diddy Kong's worst matchups, bar none, because Diddy Kong hates zoners, but Diddy Kong also hates people who are very strong at holding their defensive positioning. Nelvin's really good at this matchup, though, I will say, at least against Kiwi.
That is true. This matchup does suck, but at the same time, I feel like where Nelvin will win here is definitely more on ledge. If you can just get it down, because Pac-Man doesn't really get off ledge as easily as other characters. Kind of stubby. You can just plant the banana and what's it called? What? Oh,
yeah.
Gotta speak louder. But yeah, ledge trapping is definitely going to be where he makes most of his money.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not gonna be beating Pac-Man in center stage. That's not the thing.
No.
Like, and you don't want to either, because monkey flips are gonna beat you out. But you do have, at least for a little while, down tilts to find the KOs. The only problem though is Diddy Kong, after like plus 130, has a really hard time killing without banana. Pac-Man puts up walls, including the bell and everything, that just kind of shut that down. So it becomes really hard to find that KO, and that's like, well,
wow.
or you could just be straight at Kiwi, who wasn't expecting that at all. That was a like, he goes for those reckless abandon options sometimes, but it does work.
It worked, and it took care of the hydrant too at the same time, so that was good. Right now, getting some extra percent, 23. He's at 140. He should be dying here anytime soon, but like I said, Pac-Man just kind of has a tough time killing sometimes, and like some people say
it depends on if they have like the setup with the bell, or if they could get that grab at the ledge. But mostly they want to find you making a bad choice and forward smashing you.
Yeah, it's mainly like most Pac-Man players will tell you they have a hard time killing, but it's usually just they usually find their kills with bell or with a straight fruit.
I like how she tried to mix it up there, because you anticipate banana into key, so instead she mixes up the timing by going for key first and then banana, because you always still find that KO afterwards, even if you miss with like with the key. But right now, this is actually, yeah, this is kind of playing out exactly how you were talking about it. At first, I was saying Diddy Kong is one who struggles to find the KO, but Nelvin is pretty much showing, well, I'm not going to approach you.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for me to. You have to come to me, which is going to let me get my damage, because otherwise you can't find a KO here off of like a forward air. You have to hit me with that back air.
And the thing is, not only does he struggle killing because of he struggles killing mostly because he has to find the fruit in, and a high percent. His spare is never gonna kill. It's just not gonna do that. It's but finally finding the kill, I think he did do a back air there.
I will say one of the things that Kiwi's so good at is her advantage is really solid. When she especially with an item in hand, she gets so much reward on hit when she gets in and actually gets some confirms going. So this percent lead that you have isn't really good. One thing that can suck though a bit is that Nelvin is really good for playing from behind, but doesn't even need it. Catches the whiff. I believe that was off of a trampoline, and just takes the KO off the top.
Now, Nelvin's job here is to kind of just camp him out, but he's sort of running in on the hydrant. 30% from that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
40%.
she is having a real rough time just like finding these openings again. And like, honestly, I don't disagree with those whatsoever. It's like, don't try to box with Pac-Man out of shield there, especially up against the ledge. Nair and Fair are going to beat you every time. Just up being to safety in center stage, she can't reach you that far.
That's true. Pac-Man's only real burst option is dash attack, but it's kind of slow overall. And she's not going to chase him down with a side B or anything. Much rather would just stay back.
Yeah, this is a matchup where, like, we haven't seen much of it tonight, even in one of some of the matchups where you'd expect it. But this is one of the few matchups where you'll see it will probably go towards the clock, because Pac-Man is one of the best characters in the game at playing the clock. Yeah. And Nelvin is one of the most consistent players around here who will intentionally play to the clock if it means forcing you to get too aggressive.
But I think Nelvin's intention is to go for the timeout, but Kiwi's just so desperate for this kill that it's kind of making the match go by fast, because he can just find the off more easily. Ooh,
that's unfortunate. She had the read too. She had the air dodge down in with the throw there. But you're right, I missed out, and that's gonna be an up smash off the top, and that's gonna be Nelvin taking game number 1. That's it. Like, I'm surprised, honestly, that didn't go to timeout for 1, but 2, like, Nelvin, it just played that matchup so well. Yeah. Like, you can't rush in too much, because that just plays right into Pac-Man's hands. So what do you have to do? Unfortunately, you do have to hide a bit, and that's just the way you have to play the matchup.
Yeah. If Diddy gets too like desperate and a bit angsty with his moves, he loses to Pac-Man like easily, like immediately. But Nelvin, as we've seen throughout the years, he's just so good at, oh, I don't want to approach you, I'm not going to. Like, I don't care. I'm not getting desperate. You're coming to me, and when Pac-Man does that against Diddy, that's when the matchup just becomes so much easier for Diddy Kong in the end.
And now it's about tempo shift. For one, this is still not a bad pick for Nelvin to be getting counter picked too, because this is not a bad stage pick to getting counter picked too, because you still get to get the KOs off the side easy. You get that FD layout, so you do get access to banana shenanigans with the FD layout. But for Kiwi at least, you can set up more linear traps with the flat stage and find easier KOs with the back air, because she was really struggling to close things out in that match.
Yeah. And also, not only that, but Hydra's just so much better on flatter stages, and that little flat on the right and on the left, and this variation of it, is so good for Pac-Man to just camp there and get some through. And you can't catch him. Diddy can't catch Pac-Man when he's on the side like that.
Yep. Yeah, and now get up there, up air, just getting some damage on. And she's playing pretty solidly on defense, but Nelvin always going for that emergency escape button. Like, if I am up next to you, I am up being out of here. And she hasn't really found an answer to that. And she, like, as girls talk about tempo shift, she almost has to find a way to kind of bait that out, like put like a fake hitbox out, force that up B, and then rush in. But make sure you're close enough to the ledge to actually get that punish. Because right now he's just getting away with it.
Right now, Nelvin's trying to ledge trap her, but the thing about Pac-Man, like I said, ledge is just one of his best places on Town and City, and we were seeing that Kiwi was just on the side of it, getting through, but right now, she has a lead, so she literally does not have to approach. She's fine staying. She'll play for timeout if she needs to.
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing is about who breaks first. Like, he who shoots first loses. In this case, like, if she decides to go up too close soon, she's going to get anti-aired by one of these up smashes, which she's looking really hard for. Command grab. Oh, just never mind. Just monkey flipping directly into the loving embrace of that back throw. Respect that, Gallagher ledge. Don't challenge it. Good job holding shield there, and I almost got the KO off the top.
And also, I saw before that Nelvin was trying to ledge trap Kiwi, and the bell, he hit it with back air, but then he rolled into it, and it didn't have a hitbox anymore. So I guess when you hit it once, it'll just go away.
Oh, that time he actually went aggro with that up B in that spot. I have never seen someone utilize up B. Like, we see up B usage a bit out of Diddy Kong's more of late, but like Nelvin has been using it as such a heavy, aggressive, and defensive option here in this matchup. And I just think that she is not ready for it right now. Like 20% to 78. This is one good Pac-Man string away, or almost getting like the coverage there, but using the monkey flip with the actual kick to get out of there. I didn't think that was going to win out on that trade, but it did. Oh, the late hit of that actually caught him and did very well played. She has an up B of her own to get out of there.
And right now, Nelvin is up a lot, but he's still approaching, and it's working, which is interesting. Ooh, wow. I did not expect that.
Yeah, me either. Like that. I mean, that was super fresh, but even with that, with Town and City, I did not think that was going to get out the top. So that is a huge saving grace here for Nelvin to be able to get that.
Yeah, and is this best of 3 or best of 5?
Best of 3.
Best of 3. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So if she cannot figure this out, this is Kiwi going down here in 5th place up against Nelvin, where the potential grand finals it would be taking in losers for semis if she can't figure it out, with Ling waiting for the winner of this.
And right now she's kind of moving for a bit, but Nelvin getting out, putting some more damage on. Got a ledge trap right here. Ooh, good tech, missing the bell. And Kiwi has to land. Landing is usually not a hard thing for Pac-Man, but when you have this banana threatening you landing unsafely with an air dodge, it's just hard. Yeah,
now Nelvin's just trying to keep that. Yeah, that F tilt hits below ledge now. Like it's well, at least it's bigger. It's a lot easier to get that consistent connection. Now at 102, she makes one mistake at the ledge, like holding shield in front of banana. Monkey flip pretty soon is going to take her out. One trip.
Mighty low.
Yeah, getting a trip there with down smash. Galaga in hand. This is where you make a comeback. This is where dreams happen if you want to get back in this game.
This is a Pac-Man's money maker.
Right, force him to hold shield, but he didn't budge. He just kind of respects it.
Oh, wow.
That was actually pretty smart. Like
was smart.
Like, okay, what do I do here? Oh, the back air. Yep, that's going to take it. Nelvin takes it here. 2-0 over Kiwi. Like I said, that matchup is rough. for Diddy,
I
but
think,
Nelvin played it so well.
I think this was just a matchup of discipline, honestly. Didn't matter. The matchup didn't matter too much in the end, just because Kiwi wasn't as committed to playing the way she had to win as Nelvin was.
Yeah.
And also, I've never seen Nelvin do those up